Snickers, you ready to go camping? You ready to go camping in the trailer, Snickers? Okay, here we go. Okay, light check. Right. Left. Brakes. And the running are on. it's Lonnie with Crafty Traveler. I'm here at Manchester KOA in Manchester, California. It's about 100 or so miles north of San Francisco, all on Highway 1. And it's about, 30 miles south of Fort Bragg. The roads are kind of windy, but even big rigs get here. It's a beautiful park. You can see there's little camper cabins behind me, and they have multiple ones along the perimeter. They have tent sites. They have 30 amp and 50 amp sites, some with partial hookups, which is what we got, and full hookups, which were all reserved when I made the reservations. So this video, I'm going to take you on a little tour of the park and show you the many amenities in this park. We're staying for the next 4 days at the Manchester KOA Journey, Manchester Beach, California. And of course, everybody has to wear masks when they go into the office and store. The playground. And no one's here right now, but earlier there were children out here with their parents playing on the play equipment. There's a cute little dolphin sculpture, wooden dolphin sculpture here also. There's more of the playground, swing set, jungle gym, slide. There's the main street of the campground. Of course, we have trash cans. A little sign to remind you to slow down. They have a propane service. You can get propane tanks filled here. They have a swimming pool. Seems like it's a nice size. I don't think it's heated. No lifeguard on duty. But it is open. I don't see a sign that says closed. But I'm sure it's cold. All campers and visitors must register here, which is the little house. There's a store as well. And of course, masks need to be worn when going into the store. And they have various goodies, sundries, snacks in the store. And here's our campsite. We're in number 6. Each campsite has water. Some have electricity and sewer. They also have picnic tables, fire pit, and barbecue. There's lots of room in between campsites, and you can see there are not a lot of campers. This is the information booth and activities. They do have a dump station here on site. But they also have a honey wagon service. It's now $15 to pump your black tank and sewers. And they have wood for sale. And of course, all dogs must be on a leash. And this is a map, and the black pin on the left is where we are. Not sure what the other pin is. Might be Santa Rosa. They must have a disc golf area I haven't seen yet. They have a very nice camper kitchen for large groups. It's in the shade, but it's under a canopy and probably seats 20 or more people easily. Oh, that goes with the camper kitchen. That'd feed a big group. Yeah, there are at least 6 little streets, all named, where the sites are. I'll have to look up to see how many sites are in this. I said earlier there are 30 amp and 50 amp, and the partials are electric and water, and there are only a few full hookups that include water, electricity, sewer, and cable. And they were all full when I made our reservations. This is the path to the Cat's Meow Seaside Dog Park. Of course, you're going to clean up after your dogs. Dogs must be on a leash to and from the enclosed area. Adult supervision required. This is a leash-free zone inside this nice fenced area. And we'll take Snickers in there and let him run around. Yesterday when we arrived, it was quite chilly and overcast. But as you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day today. Temperatures in the mid-60s. Nice. I think this is Snickers' first time at a dog park all by himself. He's not sure what to do. So Ernie's going out there to show him. Find a squirrel, Snickers. Find a squirrel. Of course, he'd never be able to catch it. There's a fish cleaning station, and this is the restrooms and shower area. And the back of the park, they have another playground. Hours 8 a.m. to dusk. And then there's a trail to the beach that is about 3/4 of a mile. I won't be walking that today. We'll probably take the truck down because there's a road also. There's also a volleyball court over there. And there is a basketball court. Not sure what this court is, whether it's bocce ball, probably. And then there's a score sign down there that's got colors. Behind that, there are picnic tables. And I think those are tent sites also. And we're back at our campsite, number 6. That's the back end of our passport. And there's the ocean. Beyond KOA is the state park. This way to the beach. And you can't do much at this beach. Red X's on everything. Dogs, fire, camping, horses. Saw another one with motorcycles. You can basically walk up to it and look at it. We're entering the parking area to Manchester State Beach. It's limited parking, and there is a trail that goes to the beach. Right here. Video. As you can see, there's many amenities in this park for families as well as couples or single people. It's a very nice clean park. The restrooms and showers seem to be clean. We didn't use them, we used our trailer. The only two things that I was disappointed, and they may have been my fault because I didn't ask questions. The first was when I registered, they didn't offer the Wi-Fi password to me. So we actually called from the campsite and got the Wi-Fi password, which is a free Wi-Fi. And also that nowhere in the brochure, the map, nor the website did it say that you could only have cable for your TV with full hookups. Our site, we have electricity and water, and there is a cable box. My husband tried to connect it, but the TV wasn't receiving. And the neighbor we had told my husband that only full hookups have cable. Okay, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up on the YouTube page, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching.